Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day features the Cyclones and the Warriors. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Fall 24 Battle Court season. I am Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Diamond to bring you the Cyclones and the Warriors. How you doing today, Stu?
Andrew, I'm well. It's all balmy, 92 degrees outside here in sunny South Florida. I'm ready for some Battle Court.
Now take a quick look here at the standings right now. You got the Cyclones up there in third place. Again, top four teams do advance to the playoffs in this Fall 24 season. The Warriors looking to get back into the top four there, currently sitting in fifth at 10.5 points. We're going to get started here in the third division of doubles. Great team for the Cyclones. They feature Bueno and Manu in this division against Nicolas and Julen for the Warriors. Bueno and Manu undefeated, a record of 2-0 so far to begin this season. Nicolas and Julen winless at 0-3. First match of the game day of 6 between the Cyclones and the Warriors.
Ready to begin our first match. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones. Bueno serves. We begin. There's the backhand. Backhand now by Manu. Julen from the 12 line on the left side. Here's Manu. Rebote forehand by Nicolas. Manu's there. There's the backhand. Catch by Julen. Rebote left side. Here's the catch by Manu. Julen from the left side. Catch by Bueno midcourt. Backhand. Julen's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Ball juggled in the front court. First point for the Warriors. Nicolas and Julen. Nicolas will have the serve.
Well, this is a big match for Nicolas and Julen. I mean, tough start to the season. I mean, had to play Goanaga and Aratz already twice, so those are 2 of their 3 losses. But there are high expectations for this team. Warriors coming off of a championship. You see them on the outside looking in for the playoffs right now. I mean, this third team in particular needs to step it up. No better time than against Bueno and Manu, who've really dominated this division.
Here's the backhand to the inside. Scoop by Manu. Tip by Manu. 2 points for the Warriors. Nicolas and Julen.
And Manu was lights out last time he played for the Cyclones just this past Friday night. Didn't see any misses quite like that.
Here's the backhand by Manu to the inside. Backhand by Julen. Julen from the 12 line. Rebote coming out. Forehand. Right side by Manu. Here's the catch by Julen. Rebote left side. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Julen. Catch by Bueno. Bueno from the 8 line. Nicolas now to the inside. Manu's there. Backhand from the 12. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side to the inside from the backcourt by Julen. Here's Manu. Julen on the catch, backhand from the 11 line. Down low is Manu. Big backhand by Nicolas, caught by Manu. Rebote forehand save, cut off by Bueno. Bueno takes a shot, caught by Julen. Julen hard from the forehand, Manu following it for the rebote, he makes the save. Nicolas comes cross court, backhand from the 6th line. Rebote coming way out. Rebote left side to the inside, catch by Nicolas. Manu takes it on the bounce, backhand from the 12 line. Juggling on the catch of Bueno. 3 points for Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors. Nicolas has a serve. And a reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. The first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And the biggest weakness, you see the juggle there. I mean, ball clearly popping out of the basket. But so far, the biggest weakness for this Warriors team has been just lacking the shot-making ability up there in the front court. Actually match up pretty well with Bueno and Manu. You're going to see some longer rallies, as evidenced by that last point.
Here's a backhand by Julen, low and hard. This one picked up by Manu. Big right side by Julen. Here's the backhand. Here's the backhand by Manu. Here's a backhand by Julen. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Bueno hard to the inside. Julen advances, has a tip ball. That'll put the Cyclones on the board with a point. Bueno will have the serve. Again, what we're seeing is volley, volley, volley until you have an opportunity to throw a shot. But if you're throwing it correctly to your opponent, you're not going to set them up to take the shot. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand. Catch by Nicolas. 2-all. Stop by Bueno. Bueno, Cortada. Stopped by Julen.
Unbelievable
Julen with a good stop
yeah.
and a return. Manu takes it on the bounce. Forehand from the 10 line over the top. Picada. Stopped in the air by Nicolas. Big backhand follows. Rebote forehand. Midcourt. Stopped by Nicolas. Nicolas from the right side. That scores. 4 points for Nicolas and Julen. Nicolas has the serve for the Warriors.
I mean, that was really the first true shot attempt in this match. Nicolas going for the 2-wall. Bueno with a great stop on the outside. And in the end, the Warriors were able to come away with an important point, leading 4-1. Look at that. I mean, Bueno's made that catch consistently. I mean, not just this season, but last year.
Here's a backhand. Picked up by Julen deep in the backcourt. Bueno on the catch from the 8 line. Backhand to the inside, and Julen is there. Scoop by Manu. Julen from the forehand. What a catch by Julen. Powerful forehand. Rebote left side. Caught in the air by Nicolas. Nicolas from the forehand to the inside. Manu for the rebote. He makes the play. Scoop by Manu. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Scooped up by Julen. Backhand from the 11 line. Manu is there. Powerful, powerful backhand by Manu. That is such a good catch by Nicolas. Forehand to the outside. That will land out of play. 5 points for Nicolas and Julen. Possible set point.
We're seeing him.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say much more composed Nicolas and Julen team overall, though. But again, that's just a function of the matchup here. Nicolas not forced to throw as many shots against a front quarter like Bueno, who's primarily a more defensive-minded player. I mean, their strategy is pretty clear. Catch one more ball than the Cyclones. Have worked out very well through this first set so far.
Here's the backhand by Julen. Backhand by Bueno. Here's a catch by Manu. Manu from the forehand. Robote. Robote forehand to the outside. That will land out of play. Point and set to Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors, winning the first set 6-1. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our next set.
Well, great sign if you're the Warriors. I mean, Nicolas and Julen coming into this one 0-3. But again, I mean, you look at the opponents. I mean, who has this team played? I mean, against Goenaga twice and Zuleika in the other matchup, and both of those players are so aggressive up in the front compared to really a backcourter in Nicolas who's playing up in the front. That's kind of the difference.
Nicolas came up to the front court substitute for Inaki last season.
Yeah,
well,
it's been a couple seasons.
Actually 2 seasons ago when Inaki was out for most of 2023. Here we are in the DraftKings players cage. You see Nicolas there. Julen in the foreground. Again, Julen, one of those players who oftentimes does not take his hand out of the cest if he's got a particularly good tie. Also with Julen, not a lot of conversation going on. There we are on the opposite side of the players cage. You see Bueno, who's had a really standout season so far. Consulting with Amiga Reina there on the right-hand side of the screen, and Ferronda. Both of those players have really come into their own here in 2024. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Completed the first set, ready to move on to the second obligatory set.
Yeah, you see Manu coming back over. Team captain, #1 ranked player. Led the Cyclones to the championship. That was back in our opening season of Battle Court. 2022, is that the spring, Stu? I think it was. That was our first season. Manu led the Cyclones alongside Manny, Jedden, Carballo, the original Cyclones team, and Manu might be the only one left, only remaining player on that team that won the championship. See Amiga Reina Ferronda just added this year. Bueno's been frozen for a couple seasons with his play in the front in Division 5. It's been a good start to the season for the Cyclones. Also, this Bueno and Manu team, see what they can do to turn it around in set number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Bueno will have the serve for the Cyclones.
You get the Warriors just doing the simple things so well in that first set, putting the ball close to the sidewall, forcing Bueno to play a little more than Manu, and that's how you got to attack this Cyclones team. Not going to give you much for free.
Bueno serves, we begin. Low, hard backhand, scoop by Manu. Powerful forehand, passes wall-to-wall, rebote by Nicolas. Stays to the inside, Manu is there. Rebote left side by Manu. Nicolas from the 7 line, backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand just missed by Manu at the 9 line. First point of the second set goes to Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors. Nicolas has the serve.
I'm not pleased with something. Not sure exactly what is referencing there, but missed rebote. Not the way the Cyclones are hoping to start this second set. Nicolas and Julen. How about Julen's playing in the back so far, just outside of that one miss? He's been playing great.
Backhand 2-all lands in perfectly to score. 1-1. Bueno serves. Yeah, that was thrown with authority, huh?
Well, I mean, As we said, it's kind of like a trick shot, and when it works, and if it doesn't, it really does backfire. But Manu throws it well. He's got great control from the left side. Wherever he releases it, just got that one inside the boundary line. Well done.
Here's the backhand by Manu to the inside. Julen's there. Backhand. Also to the inside. Here's Bueno from the 8. Backhand 2-all again. Lands in. 2 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno has the serve. Don't know the last time I said that. Cyclones have scored on 2 backhand 2-alls. Look at this. He winds up. Looks like he's throwing it straight back. Just a little tap off that side wall.
Yeah, I mean, Nicolas, there's a lot going on. Focusing on the boundary line, is it going to land in, then trying to scoop it up to the forehand side, which you know is a little more difficult moving towards the outside.
Excellent throw by Julen will score. We're tied up 2 points apiece. Nicolas has the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, really good job by Julen. Stops the run for the Cyclones, crossing the sidewall low and hard. Not playable off the back end, that rebote.
Beautiful catch by Manu off a hard serve by Nicolas. Rebote. Low hard backhand. Taken in the backcourt by Julen. Bueno from the 8 line. Backhand. Rebote. Beautiful catch by Julen. Scoop deep in the backcourt. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 8 line. That took off but hit the overhead screen. 3 points for Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors. Nicolas serves. Trying to throw it hard and past your opponents, but you got to keep that overhead screen in mind. Basically how high you release it on the front wall. If it hits that top panel and you've thrown it hard, it's probably going to kick.
Yeah, and Bueno's got more than enough power to pass from the left side pretty easily. Just trying to get a little more behind it. Would have fed the rebote, and either way, caught the screen.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Rebote forehand save by Nicolas. Lands in. Here's Bueno from the outside. Carambola. Scoop by Nicolas. Nicolas powerfully from the forehand. Manu. Beautiful scoop. And the backhand return. Rebote. Left side. Backhand by Manu. Low and hard. Nicolas looks for the rebote. Keeps it on the forehand. Bueno cuts it off. Rebote comes right up the middle. Fire to the inside by Nicolas. Rebote. That's balls in play. Pilo, stopped by Bueno. Bueno, free wall play, stopped by Julen. There's the backhand. Too low. Hit the pad. 3-3. Players were behaving like they had heard a whistle.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, you got to play through the whistle.
Got to play through him. Manu just did. I mean, no look save on that rebote. And Julen, a little awkward as he made that catch, and you can just tell.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
juggled
control of it. Yeah,
didn't have full control either way. Ball into the pad. 3-3.
Julen from the forehand. Julen's there. Backhand from the 9 line. What a catch by Manu. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Manu from the 11 line. The low runner to the inside caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 4 points for Nicolas and Julen. Nicolas has the serve.
And Manu's had a lot of success on that low runner, particularly when it's close to the side wall. I mean, that's a difficult play. If you bounce it 9 or 10 line, it's coming in fast, coming in hard. That one was well low, though. I mean, caught the lettering there in the pad.
Excellent serve again. Sidearm this time by Nicolas. Here's the catch and return. Manu's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Powerfully thrown. What a catch by Julen overhead. Manu's there. Manu goes wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Nicolas.
Oh,
What a catch by Nicolas at the 8 line. This one takes off. Rebote coming way out. Bueno for the rebote at the 4 line. Julen gets in there to make the catch. Hard throw. Ball tipped in the front court. 4-4 is the score. Bueno has the serve.
Well, you see that almost every day, Stu. I mean, coming more of a split placement between both players. Nicolas reaching in with one hand. Julen, I mean, you see, I didn't see the lips moving, didn't hear a call, and that's what Nicolas is telling him. You got to be a little more vocal if you
I think Julen was thinking let it go, but he didn't say it. There's a backhand by Julen to the inside. Manu's there. Julen from the 12 line. What a scoop by Manu. Julen gets in there. Beautiful catch. Here's the backhand. Manu's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Wall to wall. Out to the rebote. Fired from the forehand of Nicolas. Here's Manu. Rebote forehand by Nicolas. Crossing the wall. Manu for the rebote. Forehand rebote. He makes a save. Here's Julen. Snags it at the 8 line. Low and hard on the return. Scooped by Manu. Rebote forehand saved by Julen. Here's Manu. Manu, another low bullet. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. 5 points for Bueno and Manu. Possible set point for the Cyclones.
A great illustration of how smart of a player Manu is. He had Julen trapped there on the inside at about the 10 line. Quick release, a low bullet right at his feet. Julen couldn't get back in time to make that scoop a little easier. Couldn't move up to take it in the air. Just had to stand in there and couldn't scoop it up.
There's a backhand 2-all. That lands out. Point and set for Bueno and Manu of the Cyclones. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Well, that's a little more like the Bueno and Manu we've become accustomed to here in Battle Court. 6-4 in set 2. Our third set will decide this opening match.
So the Warriors took the first set 6-1, 6-4. The direction of the Cyclones in the second set. You see the catch by Julen. Backhand 2-all was working for Manu. But that's out by about 8 inches. But Bueno did the smart thing. Because if you notice that judge protecting himself, one, he doesn't want to get hit with the ball coming off of the floor or out of Bueno's cesta, so he's ducking. So Bueno's got to play it until he hears the whistle, which he heard. Once again, here we are back in the ESPN 3 DraftKings Players Cage. See Bueno a little bit more animated than after that first set. Again, talking with Ferrunda.
Yeah, I mean, after the first point of that second set, I mean, Manu seemed a little more fired up. Came with 2 backhand 2-alls in a row.
Yep.
There's a lot of backs in there, back-to-back backhand 2-alls. Yeah, had to change that up. But
That's
2 in a row.
2
in a row, takes a 2-1 lead. Then you see there 6-4. You don't see that a whole lot. I mean, maybe 1 backhand 2-all, but to go back-to-back, I mean, that just shows the level of precision and the power that Manu has to be able to sneak it by his opponents both times, even when they know it's coming. Well, Nicolas and Julen, pressure's on that team now. They need this set to avoid dropping to 0-4 to begin the season. I mean, with the quality of Nicolas as a second division player, Julen as a 4, and Julen's arguably closer to a 3. He's played in the third division previously in his Battle Court career. And this was a team with pretty high expectations, and to drop to 0-4 and the Warriors outside of the playoffs.
Looks like a rather serious conversation there behind the 13 line. Imagine regarding communication. We'll see what happens.
Third set, Stu.
Ready to begin our third and final set. First team to reach 6 points will win this match. Nicolas will have the serve for the Warriors. Excellent sidearm serve scores for Nicolas. Warriors on the board first. Nicolas has the serve. That sidearm serve is dangerous. It comes in with a different spin, hits the floor between the 4 and 7 line. If it crosses the wall,
it changes levels pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see that? I mean, Manu doesn't miss many serves at all.
Powerful, powerful backhand by Manu. There's a backhand by Julen. Oh, that took off and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones.
Sometimes it's control, and sometimes it's just the swing. And Julen that time trying to give it a little extra power, and he knew it right away. That hit the top panel up there and kicked well in the overhead screen about the 3 line.
Julen now from the forehand. Manu on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote, forehand. To the inside, Manu is there. Backhand, low and hard. Robote left side by Nicolas, cut off by Bueno. Robote, that rebound off the back wall played by the forehand of Nicolas. Beautiful catch made deep in the backcourt by Julen, low runner. Off of Manu Sesta, well thrown. 2 points for Nicolas and Julen. Nicolas has the serve.
And power certainly helps, but placement is king here. I mean, right on the sidewall, not coming in particularly fast, but so well placed here by Julen. Look at this catch. Good control in the backcourt. Low runner. I mean, this thing right on the wall. Reaction by Manu tells you everything. Not moving fast. Expected to make the catch, but so well placed, just couldn't get it in.
Powerful, powerful backhand by Manu. Caught well by Julen. Julen keeps it inside. Bueno gets in there. Backhand from the 8 line. Here's Julen from the backcourt. To the inside. Manu advances, pulls it off the sidewall, and a beautiful catch. Lets loose with that backhand. Robote forehand, low and hard by Nicolas. Dropping and scoring. 3 points for Nicolas and Julen. Nicolas has the serve for the Warriors. Yeah, that's a question. The ball taking an unexpected bounce off the back wall. Manu was in perfect position, just not for that particular ball. Bueno picks it. The carom hits the pad. 4 points for Nicolas and Julen. Nicolas has the serve. Bueno may be under a little bit of pressure to try to finish this off. Again, in order to make that carom, that throw that he tried to make, you really have to have control of it in your basket. It was a tough catch. I mean, that ball was coming in fast off the serve of Nicolas. Don't know that he had control over it to make that particular kill shot. Backhand by Manu. Robote. Forehand by Nicolas. Robote coming out.
Oh, wow.
And scoring. 5 points, possible match point for Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that one hit, but that really opened up towards the inside.
Yeah, that made like a left turn.
Yeah. Off
I guess right
wall.
turn, depending upon, from our view, left turn.
And again, I don't really think that's any fault of Bueno. I mean, he was more in the middle of the court, and that thing shot straight towards the side wall.
Backhand by Manu. Julen, backhand from the 11 line. Julen on the backhand, low and hard, caught by Bueno. Bueno on the backhand, low and hard. Caught by Julen. Julen from the 12 line. To the inside, Manu is there. Manu powerfully from the backhand, and Julen's there. Backhand, takes off, Robote coming out. Bueno sets for the Robote at the 5 line. Catch by Julen. Julen low and hard, caught in the air by Manu. Robote forehand, high and passing. Robote for Bueno. Bueno on the Robote, caught by Nicolas at the 7 line. Low and hard from the forehand of Nicolas, scooped by Manu. Robote, saved by Nicolas. Manu takes it on the bounce. Low and hard to the inside. Julen with a great pickup on the backhand. Picada, the big bounce, brought down by Julen and a great catch. Hard to the inside, Manu is there. Manu to the outside. Robote forehand to the inside, crossing the sidewall. Manu for the Robote. He makes a fantastic save. Here's Nicolas. Nicolas firing to the inside will score for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match for Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors, winning it 6-1 in the 3rd set.
Just the start the Warriors were looking for. They take it in 3 sets. 6-1 in the first and the third. First points of the game day up on the board for the Warriors. You see that score in the bottom left of your screen. Coming up next, 4th Division doubles, Ron and Amiga Reina will take on Stan and Manny, coming up in just 2 minutes. Take a look at that game day scoreboard. The Warriors inching closer to the top 4. Looking to get into the playoffs. And Nicolas and Julen got to feel good for that team. First win of this fall 24 season. Yeah, Stu, you mentioned, they've played together before. Working out well right there. Here are the winners, Nicolas and Julen.
All right, Nicolas, Julen, congratulations on winning that match, the first win of the season. What was different today that helped you guys get on the winning column?
Pues gracias, sí, pues hemos jugado bien en equipo,
We just played really well as a team
como
today,
había que jugar,
but like we had to play.
y yo creo que hemos fallado menos que los otros partidos,
And I think we failed less than in other
por
matches,
eso que hemos ganado.
and that's why we won.
Yeah, I said pretty much all. I think we played good. We played good the other matches too, but we weren't lucky. They played better, and happy for the first win.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.